Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Hopeful Chewbacca back at the Church of Chewbacca, and today we're going to go over the new set of 12 cards that came out for a 94 Flashback event. I'll give them an in-depth review, rate them 1 through 5 Chewies. Essentially, how these cards are set up, it's just like the last set of 12, is there'll be a guy from the past and the guy from the present that play on the same team. So, like, for the Calgary Flames, they have FLEURY and then Sean Monahan. And then for the Capitals, they have Al Iafrate and Evgeny Kuznetsov. Something like that. So that's kind of how they're paired up. They don't play the same position. They're not even the same type of players half the time. That's just kind of how they're paired off. So when I go over these reviews, it'll be like Theo Fleury, then Sean Monahan. That's how I'm going to do them from now on. That way they're back to back. I think it makes the video go a little bit smoother. Let's get into it. THEOREN Fleury. Fleury is one of the original little guys of the game at 5'6", 182 pounds, right-handed shooting. He was an absolute speedster. He geared his game after Guy Lafleur, and he was pretty similar to him in the sense of flying around the ice, taking wicked wrist shots, and scoring a lot of goals. He has 1 point for Distributor and 2 points for Light the Lamp. Distributor is one of the key team synergies. It gives you speed, passing, and puck control are the big ones at +3. The Light the Lamp, in case anybody doesn't know, it gives you balance, wrist shot accuracy, offense awareness, and hand-eye. I think that's pretty important for this Theo Fleury. Looking at the card with any synergies activated, he has 93 acceleration, 97 agility, 86 balance, 98 endurance, 90 speed, so he's very fast, quick, and agile. Looking at his shooting, he has 84 slap shot accuracy, 96 slap shot power, 88 wrist shot accuracy, 97 wrist shot power. Very hard shot, not the most accurate. His hands are great, though. 95 deking, 99 offense awareness, 90 hand-eye, 94 passing, 94 puck control. His defense is 94 body checking. I'm not really sure how hard he's going to hit, though, at 5'6", 182 pounds. I'm not sure how the physics or mechanics works on that. He has 89 strength, 89 aggression. Checking categories: 94 defense awareness, 91 shot blocking, 92 stick checking, 91 discipline. He's a winger, so his faceoffs are only 74. I think this Fleury is a very good card. I think he's a little bit small in size, though. He's selling for about 275,000 coins on the market. I got him for 4.5 Chewies. I think he's a very good player. I think he's a little bit small. He's not as fast as maybe I'd like him to be, but he does have Distributor and Light the Lamp. Light the Lamp's not the best player synergy, but for 2 points, maybe you can synchronize him up with Gretzky and somebody else that has Light the Lamp to make those cards better. Either way, we're going 4.5 Chewies. Sean Monahan. 6'2", 200 pounds, left-handed shooting. He has 1 point for Swarm and 2 points for Workhorse. The Swarm is a great defensive synergy. Gives you defense awareness and stick checking as its main things. Workhorse gives you that acceleration as well as body checking and strength to kind of fill out the card. Looking at his skating, he has 85 acceleration, 88 agility, 89 balance, 89 endurance, 85 speed. So he's a little bit slow, especially for an 89. I don't like that much, but his shot's a lot better, and so are his hands. His shot is 89 for slap shot accuracy and wrist shot power, and then he has 90 for slap shot power and wrist shot accuracy. His hands are 92 for offense awareness, passing, puck control. Deking and hand-eye are 90. His defensive category is 86 body checking, 90 strength. His checking category is 89 defense awareness, 87 shot blocking, 90 stick checking, 86 discipline. He is a center, but he only has 81 faceoffs, so you're probably going to have to play him on the wing. And what I will say about this Sean Monahan is he's going for about 100,000 coins. Maybe you can get him for a little bit less. I'm going to give him 3.5 Chewies, and it's mostly because he has great synergies in the Swarm and Workhorse. I really do think he's too slow. As you can see with the Workhorse, it gets him with the 88 acceleration, which is nice, but you're still going to need Distributor, and he can only be 88 speed, so I don't think he's a long-term fix, but he could be somebody that just perfectly fits into your team for the Swarm and Workhorse, and hopefully you can deal with the 88 speed on like the third or fourth line. John LECLAIR. Known as pretty much a Philadelphia Flyer for his entire career, he actually did play for the Montreal Canadiens and even the Pittsburgh Penguins, the arch rival of the Philadelphia Flyers. That was obviously way later in his career, after the lockout or the year of the lockout. Either way, he's 6'3", 226 pounds, left-handed shooting. He has 1 point for Spark, 2 points for Speedster. Spark is a synergy that gives you the acceleration at +4 for your team. The Speedster gives you speed and wrist shot power at +4. So it actually bumps him up to 87 speed, which makes this card somewhat usable because you can get him to 90 speed. And then obviously the acceleration here. But I really do think that the John LECLAIR is just a little bit too slow for me. Base speed of 83 and then 83 acceleration with 86 agility. He's just going to be very hard and like almost blocky to skate with. He does have 92 balance, which is a good attribute value for somebody that's a power forward. Then he has 85 endurance. His shot is 92 wrist shot power, 88 wrist shot accuracy, 89 slap shot power, 86 slap shot accuracy. His hands are okay. 88 for hand-eye passing and puck control, 90 offensive awareness, but only 84 deking, so that's a little bit low. His defense, though, he's going to hammer people. 93 body checking, 92 strength, especially the 6'3", 226 pounds. And then he has checking category, 90 defensive awareness, 85 shot blocking, 89 stick checking, 76 discipline. I got this John LeClair for 3 chewies, and it's mostly because of his synergies. I really do think he's too slow, but the 2 speedster and the 1 spark has to definitely be factored in. We're going to stick with the 3 chewies, though, because I just think that's kind of where this card is at. Josh Anderson. Coming over to the Montreal Canadiens in the offseason this year is Josh Anderson. He's 6'3", 226 pounds. Pretty much the same build as John LeClair, except he's right-handed rather than left-handed. He has 1 point for Spark, 2 points for Magician. Magician gives you deking, agility, and puck control at +4. The Spark we've already went over. +4 in acceleration is the key attribute that it bumps. For his skating is 84 acceleration, 88 agility, 92 balance, 91 endurance, 84 speed. Same kind of issue that John LeClair did. He's just too slow, even though he's also a power forward. If you had them both on each of your wings on a line, you could call them like the Bash Brothers for Montreal or something. Shooting's 85 for slap shot accuracy, wrist shot accuracy is also 85. Then 89 for slap shot power and wrist shot power. His hands are 87 for deking, offensive awareness, hand-eye. Passing and puck control is 86. His defense is 92 body checking, 92 strength, 92 aggression. His checking category, 87 defense awareness, 85 shot blocking, 87 stick checking, only 68 discipline, which is very low, and obviously 68 faceoffs being a winger. I have this Josh Anderson coming in 2.5 chewies, and the reason he's not the same as LeClair is LeClair had a really good shot, and he had a little bit better hands, as well as the LeClair had a much better player synergy. Magician's great, but it's not like a must-have player synergy. They both had spark, but we're going to go 2.5 chewies with the Josh Anderson. He is selling for about $60K, so at that price, if you need to fill out Spark and Magician, he might be okay, and he's $30K cheaper than the John LeClair, but I just don't really like this card. He's way too slow long-term. Ty Domi. Although many people associate Ty Domi with the Toronto Maple Leafs, it's actually his Winnipeg Jets card. And I will say I'm not even going to fully go over this card. I'm going to give him 1.5 chewies. He's absolutely terrible. He sells for about $10K. Way too slow. 79 acceleration, 80 speed at this point in the game. Just horrid. He does have balance in Gladiator, but I'm not going to go over the rest of the card. The only thing he can do is fight and hit people. He's too slow. Moving on. 1.5 chewies. Connor Hellebuck. Hellebuck's a 6'4" goaltender, 207 pounds, so he has great size. That's what I really like about this card. He's 1 point for distributor, 2 points for barrage. I wish the barrage and distributor were switched, where he had only 1 point for barrage and 2 points for distributor to be a much better card. But I do like his size. I do like the attributes that this card comes with. Although I will say that his highs are a little bit low for me personally. But in 87 overall, he's only about 100K. I think that's a little pricey for what you're getting, but he has 88 glove high, 89 stick high. His low is 92 glove low, 92 stick low. So you're going to have to shoot the puck high on him to score goals, just for anybody that plays against him. 84 speed, 91 vision, 84 agility. So that agility number is very low. 91 positioning, 84 5-hole. Don't like that either. Rebound control and shot recovery are 84. That is bad, but the aggression is a good number at 79. I'm going to give this Connor Hellebuck 3 chewies because I don't think he's that great. He only has 1 point for distributor. You can get that in like a Ben Bishop or somebody. The attributes are okay, but some of them are just too low, like the 5-hole, the speed, agility, rebound control, shot recovery. It's like they just bumped up certain attributes to get him at the 87 and left the other ones at his base. I think he has like an 84, 85 card in the game. I don't like the way they did him. They did him super dirty for this card. It's actually, in my personal opinion, super lazy by EA Sports. Al Iafrate. Iafrate played for the Washington Capitals. He also played for the Toronto Maple Leafs some. He's 6'3", 240 pounds. So he has good size. He's left-handed shooting. He has 1 point for barrage, 2 points for howitzer. But even with howitzer, getting that +3 in agility and speed as well as his slap shot power. Yeah, it maxes his slap shot power out. On top of the 1 point for barrage, I think this card is just way too slow. Kind of like the Ty Domi. Yeah, he can hit people. Yeah, he can play some defense. I wouldn't even get anywhere near this card. He's just way too slow. He's selling about 48K. I'm going to give him 2 chewies. Not going to go too in-depth about these terrible cards. Like the Ty Domi, Al Iafrate, they're just not really worth going over because they're such low rated. There's not really a use for them. Like you can find other guys with 2 howitzer. You don't need this Al Iafrate. Evgeny Kuznetsov. Iafrate's Washington counterpart in this event for 94 flashbacks is Evgeny Kuznetsov. And this card's actually very good. He's 6'1", 205 pounds, left-handed shooting. He has 1 point for Swarm, 2 points for Light the Lamp. Overall, this card, his skating is 91 acceleration, 94 agility, 86 balance, 89 endurance, 91 speed. So he's a great skating card. His shot's pretty good too. It's not the hardest shot, but it's very accurate. 94 slap shot accuracy, 90 slap shot power, 95 wrist shot accuracy, 89 wrist shot power. So I like his wrist shot and slap shot power to be a little bit more, but it is very accurate. It reminds me a lot of Sidney Crosby. His hands are 94 deking, 93 offensive awareness, 93 hand-eye, 95 pass, 94 puck control, so those are good numbers. He has 79 body checking, which is not great. 86 strength should be enough for his balance number also being 86, but I have a fear that he might get knocked off the puck a lot. His 87 defensive awareness, 76 shot blocking, 88 stick checking, and 86 discipline. He is a center, but he has 68 faceoffs, so I wouldn't put him at center. He's going to have to play right or left wing. What I will say about this Kuznetsov is he has good numbers. His swarm is a great synergy. You sell him for about 225,000 coins. Maybe you can get him for about 175,000 in a few weeks here. I'm going to give him 4.5 chewies because I do think he's actually a very good card offensively. He lacks a little bit defensively, but you're getting him to score goals, kind of like that Vladimir Tarasenko I talked about the other day. Is you're getting this guy to score goals. He is very fast. So if you get distributor, is going to be 94 speed. So he's definitely usable for the long term, or at least the next month or so, if you can get him at a reasonable price. Larry Murphy. The 6'2", 210-pound right-hand shooting Pittsburgh Penguin has 1 point for Swarm, 2 points for Howitzer, and actually the Howitzer helps this card a lot because he's going to get +3 to speed, which bumps him up to 90 speed, which is huge for this card because he can be 93 speed if you have distributor as well. So for the skating, he has 89 acceleration, 91 agility, 85 balance, 91 endurance, 87 speed. The shooting is going to be 93 slap shot accuracy, 89 slap shot power, 85 wrist shot accuracy with 89 wrist shot power. So the Howitzer, what it does here is it really bumps his agility, speed, and then his shot power is up, which makes it a lot better card, and he has 2 points for that. As well as Swarm is a good synergy for defensemen. His hands are 92 deking, 89 offensive awareness, 91 hand-eye, 92 passing, 93 puck control. His body checking is not that great, though. 83 body checking, 85 strength. His checking category, 94 defensive awareness, 89 shot blocking, 93 stick checking with 84 discipline. What I will say about this Larry Murphy is he has good synergies. I don't know if he's a top tier card. He's going for about 300,000 coins, so that's pretty expensive. I'm giving him 4.5 chewies because he does have the 2 Howitzer and Swarm, so those are good synergies, and they really help some of the deficiencies on this card. So I really do like that. That's why I think the 4.5 chewies is warranted, and I think he's one of the better cards that came out in this set of 12. John Marino. Unfortunately, the counterpart to Larry Murphy, John Marino of the Pittsburgh Penguins, did not get so good of a card. He's 6'1", 181 pounds, right-handed shooting. He has 1 point for balance, 2 points for wingman. We haven't really gone over wingman yet. It's acceleration, wrist shot accuracy, and passing. And then the balance is going to be endurance, wrist shot power, deking, puck control, defense awareness. So I do like the balance in wingman. They're not terrible. They're not great. They're just kind of average. As for the John Marino, he's 84 acceleration, 90 agility, 85 balance, 85 endurance, 84 speed. The skating is terrible for an 87 overall. And none of his attributes besides this can make up for it, in my personal opinion. He has shooting 84, slap shot accuracy, 85 wrist shot accuracy, 90 slap shot and wrist shot power. His hands are 90 puck control, 90 passing. Those are the highlights. And then he's 88 offensive awareness and 83 for deking and hand-eye. Those aren't good numbers. 90 for body checking, strength, and aggression. Those are pretty decent numbers for a defenseman. He's 89 defense awareness, 85 shot blocking, 90 stick checking, 85 discipline. So the defensive side, Marino's not that bad. But what I will say is I don't think he's really worth the price of like 65 or 70K, somewhere around there. I think he skates way too slow. Even with distributor and spark, he'd only be able to get up to 80 acceleration, 87 speed. I think that's too slow at this point in the game. If you do need somebody to fill out balance and 2 wingman, I guess on your third defensive pair, he could be usable. But other than that, I would avoid him. I'm going to give him 2.5 chewy. And I think that's a fair rating. I wish he'd be closer as a Penguins fan to that Larry Murphy. But hey, looks like I'm not going to be able to use a John Marino until they get him somewhere in the mid-90s. And hopefully they still don't screw him up at that point. Andrew Castles. I guess it was inevitable for these 94 flashbacks to get back to a relatively useless card. Heart and Soul is just the worst team synergy. The Thief is not bad on this card, though, for 2 points. You do get the stick checking and face-offs, but he's just too slow overall. I'm not going to go over him too much in depth. I'm going to give him 1 chewy. This is probably the lowest rating I ever gave a guy. 82 speed, 82 acceleration. His shots, horrible. The only thing I got going for him is face-offs and his synergies. And oh wait, Heart and Soul is not a good synergy. Thief is okay if it's on the right guys, but I don't even think this is the right guy for it. I would avoid him at all costs. And he's selling for like 18K. He's like overpriced. Not a good card. 1 chewy. I'm not going to get too much further into his review. Jake Gardiner. Luckily, Jake Gardiner is much better than Andrew Castles. He's 6'2", 203 pounds, left-handed shooting. He has 1 point for spark, 2 points for shutdown. Shutdown is going to give you shot blocking, body checking, puck control, and slap shot accuracy at +3. And we've already gone over the spark. Big thing, +4 in acceleration. For this game, it's 86 acceleration, 89 agility, 88 balance, 92 endurance, 86 speed. His shot is 89 for slap shot power and wrist shot power, 81 for wrist shot accuracy and slap shot accuracy. His hands are 89 for puck control, passing, offensive awareness, 84 deking, 81 hand-eye. His defensive categories, 86 body checking, 88 strength, 86 aggression. His checking is 87 defense awareness, 88 shot blocking, 89 stick checking, with 86 discipline. So he does not have the best attributes, but he's not absolutely terrible. He does have spark and shutdown. I'm going to give him 3 chewies. I do think that the shot's going to be problematic because it's super inaccurate, and I don't think he skates that fast, especially not for what Jake Gardiner is in real life. I mean, he was one of the faster skaters in the NHL for defenseman. He's a good puck mover, which is why his passing and puck control's so good, but I think he skates a little bit better than what they gave him on this card. Just my personal opinion. Also, he's about 40-ish K on the market, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, but we're going with the 3 chewies. I think is a fair rating. Boys and girls, that wraps up the true review of these 12 cards that just came out. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys even want me to go over some of the cards that are like the Ty Domi and Andrew Castles, because I can just completely cut them out of the video, because in all honesty, they're pretty much just fodder that just takes some editing time and some other things. I'll do them if you want to hear it, but honestly, some of these guys are just terrible. Like that Ty Domi and Andrew Castles probably shouldn't even be mentioned in a video. Same with Eli Afraidy. But the other guys are relatively decent. So if you wanted me to keep it to like guys that are like 2 chewies and above or 2.5 chewies and above being in the video, let me know. But if not, I'll include everybody. It's just really up to you guys, because I know some of you don't want to watch a review on Ty Domi that's absolutely, like, you're never going to get Ty Domi. He's at 80 speed. As always, I appreciate all the support you guys give me. I hope this video helps you guys out to determine which of these guys are worth picking up, which ones aren't. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with any of your buddies that play NHL 21. You guys have a great day and be safe.